Welcome to Psychopinion. This is our March Madness Directors Edition. We will be having all of the best horror directors facing off against one another until we find out who truly is the best horror director. This is the semi-final round. So stay with us and let's see who wins this thing. You know, you're a real jerk if you don't subscribe.
And now for a recap.
If you've been paying attention, or with us up till now, I'm sure you get the gist. We're going to show you two directors, a bracket, discuss who we think will win, and then reveal the winner. We're very excited to see who comes out on top at the end of all of this. Also, please subscribe, and if you like what you're seeing, hit the like button. Yeah, do that shit. We have a huge match up next, and that is Robert Eggers versus George Awesome Romero. You guys already know. I mean, I have nothing really to add to this except for y'all know I'm going with Romero, and that's what I'm doing. So,
I expected that.
Eggers is sleep medication, and Romero is the king of zombies. So,
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I don't think there's much. I just spent 40 minutes talking about Shyamalan, so I'm gonna agree with Jake here. Leave it at that.
well, I think the real wild card here is Liza, because Liza is a Eggers fan. And I do want to also go back here and do, because I want to make sure that we don't miss this. Not that it changes my opinion at all. But the movies that we have for Eggers is The Witch, Nosferatu, and Lighthouse. And the movies that we have for Romero are Night of the Living Dead, The Amusement Park, and Dawn of the Dead. Which, that does not sway my opinion at all. I'm 100% George Awesome Romero's camp. Liza, we need to hear from you.
I think, I don't know, I hate to say this, but I think Bill Skarsgård.
I don't think you do.
I know.
You're not voting for actors.
I know.
This isn't like Bill Skarsgård versus Jeff Goldblum, just so you know.
The actors in movies sway my opinion. I'm such a Bill Skarsgård fan. I'm such a fangirl of his. He is just so, Nosferatu, I love Night of the Living Dead. I thought it was really, it's great. But I really loved, I don't know why I like Nosferatu so much. I don't know. I know it's a weird movie. I know it's kind of like slow. But I just thought it was just interesting to me. I just loved the whole vibe. I loved the scenes, the stills, I don't know. I just think I think it's Robert Eggers. But I mean, I can see the big A too, but it's got to be Robert Eggers.
Well, you just made it sound like it's asshole.
The big A.
Are you basing this a lot, Liza?
Going through the big A and don't be an asshole.
Yeah. Yeah, I am. I know it's bad.
Well, I mean, I was just wondering if you were familiar with the other movies and if you liked them as much, the ones that he did.
No, I really do. I have seen Night of the Living Dead. I think it's really good. I'm not as much into like the gross stuff as much as you guys are. Yeah, I mean, I love it, and I saw it with my friend pretty recently, like a couple of years ago, and I really did like that movie. But I don't know, not Nosferatu was just, and I really don't even like The Witch that much, but Nosferatu was just good. I just love that movie.
I can't wait to sleep through
I liked it a whole lot as well.
It's gonna be a good one to, and that's what sucks is that I love Bill Skarsgård, and I was really excited about Nosferatu, and then like I just kept like unpacking it in my head, and I'm like, man, I'm really disappointed that like a Bill Skarsgård movie is gonna put me to sleep.
Yeah.
Come on, give it a chance.
It's
did
just
almost
that
put me to sleep in the middle.
that that one
True.
scene, in the snow in the carriage, that scene is
I
just
know.
such a good
Oh,
scene. I
one of
just
my
love
favorite
that
scenes.
scene.
God, that sounds like a great scene.
Yeah, and when he's at Orlok's castle. But yes, I jumped on the bandwagon or the boat.
No, we're on a boat.
Shall we say?
I made it very clear that this is a Romero boat.
Yeah. We're gonna need a bigger boat.
We're gonna need a bigger boat
Um,
to fit all of the Romero winning that we're
Yeah.
hopefully gonna have here in a minute.
so I am also an Eggers fan. I'm a fan of both of these. Both of these directors are great, in my opinion. However, Eggers, he is a little bit more new. He hasn't really gained popularity until I don't know, 10 years ago maybe?
Yeah, it's pretty recent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's been about a decade.
And Romero, I'm going to say what I said, more similar to the situation with Del Toro versus Carpenter. I think seniority is going to take this. I just feel like Romero is he's very iconic. He's got some heavy hitting horror movies under his belt. And
More than just zombie movies too.
True. But he is the king of zombies.
Yeah,
So many movies.
I mean, if you talk about zombies and don't bring up Romero, I'm almost curious if you know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
True.
I know a lot of people in my life that will be disappointed with me, but
Yeah. I think Romero defined an era with his zombie movies.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I just can't overlook that. So he edged out Eggers.
Yeah.
Romero.
And I agree with that 100%. I don't think there'd be The Walking Dead or any of these movies today if it wasn't for Romero. I think he literally wrote the book on zombies.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the writer of the zombie world. All right. So with that being said, I apologize again for cutting off Jen. That's very rude of me, people. But we're going to go ahead and do the compute thing now. George Awesome Romero for the win.
No surprise.
This one literally was 1 point.
wow.
1 point. Not 0.1, but 1 point. So there's still a bigger win than the last one that we saw, but 1 point.
It's funny. I'm not mad at some of these, so.
Well, you're not mad at some of these because we've gotten to the point now where they're all winners pretty much.
This has been Psychopinions March Madness Directors Edition. Thank you for watching, and please come back to see our next bracket's great face-off. See you soon!